Alright folks, welcome to the very last round of today's Showcase Challenge. We're on the play. This hand is incredible if we find the bounce land. But if we don't, we do nothing. I'm willing to risk it. And I think I'm going to go Breeding Pool into Tribe Scout on one. Morrowind. Wow, that's a good one. Misty Rainforest. This might be Bant again. Yep. Alright, now we're actually super far behind. We didn't hit our land drop. We didn't even get a normal land drop even. If we feed a bounce land, we are like, maybe we're able to do something, but not looking great. Land. They are down a force. Which is cool. At least. I don't think my 1-1 beatdown is gonna get there, but they are down a force and they are down a Nuro. That's what they pitched to the force. So likelihood of second force is not that likely. We're already ahead on clock. To think we weren't gonna play Amulet today, you never know, you know? Bounce land would be great. How about Primeval Titan? That's not even remotely close to castable. Timeout flying commencing. I mean, it is frustrating. It is frustrating because like the odds are very much in our favor, right? We have 28 out of 50 cards, so we're above 50% to find any land at all. I mean, if that's how they're gonna use their Archmage's Charm, I think I'm okay with that. Bounce land, please. I'm representing Cryptic, so. My opponent even playing into an active Stacy, and I can't punish them. Can you believe that, chat? My opponent is handing it to me like this. Just like that. They're handing it to me, and there's nothing I can do. Hate slow control. Means no control, yeah. I hate it too. Can't even punish them. Can't do anything. Opponents. They're legit helping me out, and I can't do anything about it. Learn to beat the beast and adapt? What do you mean? Like, that's exactly what I did. The thing I'm saying right now is the fact that I cannot find lands in my over 30 land deck. I just cannot find stupid lands. Alright, can we find the Bujuki Ball off the top? Now it's starting to get a little bit more specific. Now I need to find Bujuki Ball or I'm gonna lose to this Uro. Come on! Oh my god! Oh my god! I don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do here. I mean, we can still draw Cavern into something, and if we do that really quickly, we might be able to do something. But at this point, like, we really need to draw everything, basically. Think I should have mulliganed? I think it was fine. Like, statistically speaking, I am over like 50+% to find a land. But I just didn't. Like, statistics just don't always work. Also, you have to take into account that this hand had an amulet, which would have sped out my situation. So, actually Stacy is insane in my opponent's deck. With all the value they're getting. Gonna Wrath here. So, like, I don't even want to get my points of damage in there. Just gonna Wrath you. It's starting to get a little bit egregious. They're playing 3 Mystic Sanctuaries? Gross. So their hand is Cryptic, Mystic Sanctuary, 2 unknowns. But now here's Udo. I can't even pact for Udo because I died to Cryptic. Alright, so Archmage's Charm, Udo, unknown. Archmage's Charm, Cryptic, unknown is their hand. Okay, this is just fucking ridiculous. I'm just gonna pack for an Uro. We need to find a land from this Udo or we're gonna die to Cryptic Command. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. Hey everyone else, how's it going? We just cannot find lands. We're 20 cards into our deck that is 50% lands, over 50% lands, and we have found 1, 2, 3, 4 lands. Both of these were gotten from Field of Ruins. Both of these were gotten from Field of Ruins. So we saw... We saw 4 lands in the top 20 cards of our deck. That's ridiculous. Sold. I mean... Nice Vance lands you got there. Yeah, just any land would have been fine. I would have been okay for drawing literally any land. But that was insane. I drew 3 Primeval Titans and 2 Summoners packs before I found my 4th land of the game. And 3 Dryads too. We drew 3 Dryads, 2 Stacies. We didn't even find Explore, so we could at least like cantrip into it. Every single match I've tuned into for this event, the opponent has been on Snow, either Bant, Sultai, or Timur, every single stream, every single round. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, it would be nice to be able to slam an Emrakul and then see if the cyber tech actually works. I'm not giving up just yet, though. Not giving up just yet. Gonna be on the draw here. But I think we have a solid plan, as long as, you know, my draws kind of come together. What's that, Mr. Rev? I saw you're killing it, right? You were definitely high up there in the leaderboard, at least the last time I checked. Keep your head up, cause gonna get, yeah. Let's do it. You conceded into the top 8 Gs. Were you just like 8-0? Nice. Absolute domination. Absolute domination. Were you in Snow? Sultai Ursa? Huh. Very interesting. That's awesome. Not seen that deck in so long. Okay, so... I'm gonna see if this resolves. If it doesn't, it's not the end of the world, though it would be nice for it to resolve. We're gonna find ourselves in the same situation. Is it time for us to find all 4 of our Primeval Titans before our 3rd land? The thing to understand though is that these hands are statistically correct to keep. Like regardless of how they play out, these hands are statistically correct to be kept. So that's something that definitely needs to be, you know, addressed there. Ashiok, you're gonna steal my Stacy? It's the right play with very assistant on our side today. Yeah. And like my opponent is just wasting their important cards on irrelevant stuff. And it's just like it just doesn't matter. It's brutal. Correct hands, winning more than you lose. Some sort of poker player. Yeah, that's true. Best player always wins in Magic. No such thing as variance. Recovering off the top doesn't do too much. But if they tap out here, then Castle off the top wins the game. Give me your energy, chat. Give me that castle. You do see what I'm saying, right? You do see what I'm saying. So I think one of their cards in hand is Archmage's Charm, right? Feels like deja vu. It's insane. Like we multiply both times against the previous Bant control player, and now we just cannot hit our 5th land drop in our 31 land deck. It's really disheartening. It's really, really disheartening. And my opponent is a plusser. Oh my god, adding insult to injury. Adding insult to injury, my opponent is a plusser. Ugh. Have I tried 40 lands? Martinez DP, thank you for the follow. Try to set them up here. At this point, I just need to get lucky. So I'm gonna hide the stronghold here. Very disheartening. No 6 here. I don't want a 6/6 that doesn't do anything. So here we are going to force my opponent to another thing. If they want me to not hit the Ashiok. 6/6 trades with Uro. Yeah, that's not great for me, right? Okay, so nothing there. Alright, so we're about to get gusted now. Just passed again. Snap path. Just draw 2. Very disheartening. If we had hit a land drops, we win this game so easily. My opponent played really bad. They've been playing super badly, but I just was not able to punish them because it took way too long. Really sad. It's too fucking late. That's really disappointing. That's really disappointing. I mean, I stand by my keeps. I think both of my hands were keeps, especially after knowing the matchup. Because game number 1 actually we had access to Cavern, so knowing the matchup and knowing how important Cavern is in game 1, I stand by my keep in both hands. I think that both of them are correct. It's just we just didn't find lands. Somehow it was like 8 turns or something, and not a single land was found. Really sad. Really sad, really a sad way to go, but c'est la vie sometimes. And making the correct choices doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to win. It's just really disappointing, but it is what it is. Alright, so we're going to be finishing 6-3. Hopefully gets us top 64, which is like, I know, like some PP, some chesties, but we might not even get there because like this is just too much people. But yeah, pretty annoying. It's not even about the amount of bans, right? Like it was just variance. Like both of my hands in both game 1 and in the very first matchup, we just mulligan to 5 twice. Like there's nothing you can do there. You just mulligan into Oblivion, and then your cards, and even both games were actually pretty close. Like we were always like one counter spell or one like bounce land or whatever away from actually turning the corner. And then like this was just ridiculous. We were over 50% all the time. Like every single turn we were over 50%, and that percentage kept increasing every single turn, and we would just hit all the other cards instead. But yeah, people, Bant is far and away the best deck in the format. I don't think that anybody's doubting that. And what we just see here, nice wombo combo, killing it. And what we just see here is like people knowing that it's very likely to get banned tomorrow, so they're trying to like get a last hurrah and like see how that goes. So it's not rare to see that there was just like banned everywhere. But yeah, it's really sad. I'm going to finish the YouTube video right here. But I am going to post in the description below what my final placing was. I mean, if you don't want the spoiler, just don't look at the description. It's pretty easy. So I'm gonna make sure that I put it all the way at the bottom, so you don't like randomly spoil yourself. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. If you like what you saw, make sure you hit that follow, like, and subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.